In his book, The Laws of Human Nature, Robert Greene delves into various psychological biases that shape how we see ourselves and others. One such bias, the illusory superiority, is often deeply ingrained, compelling us to see ourselves as fundamentally more rational and more ethical than others. A manipulator often harbors a heightened version of illusory superiority. So he holds a firm conviction of his innocence. He sees himself as more ethical than you. He views his behaviors as totally justifiable while attributing Machiavellian tendencies to you. So beneath his superiority complex lies cognitive dissonance. And this is a state of conflicting thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes. And this dissonance arises from the discord between his self-perception as an ethical and rational person and his abusive action towards you. So to resolve this tension, the abuser often resorts to another cognitive bias, the self-serving bias. Now, this bias involves attributing positive outcomes to one's own abilities while blaming negative outcomes on external factors. By attributing his abusive behavior to circumstances or to your actions, you made me do it, he maintains his self-perceived rationality and ethicality. Just like anyone else, an abuser strongly desires to view himself as rational, decent, and ethical. Our culture places really high value on these qualities, pushing people to internalize them as integral parts of their identities. However, this drive to preserve a positive self-image can sometimes lead to a lot of self-deception. In the case of an abuser, he reinterprets his harmful action through a lens that allows him to preserve his self-perception. This rationalization process often involves the downplaying of the severity of his actions, blaming you, or even portraying himself as the real victim.